just get seated, settled into your seats, and get ready for the show to begin. If we still have our guests outside, requesting all of them to kindly join us in. Grab a seat. So once again, a very good evening, everyone. What distinguished set of professionals sitting across the stage. It is my immense pleasure to welcome all of you to the 10th edition of Impact Top 50 Most Influential Women, an event that recognizes the most remarkable women in the fields of media, marketing, and advertising in India. Our list includes women from various professional backgrounds across the industry who have the courage, ingenuity, and vision to take their companies to the pinnacle of success. Every awardee in this list is a role model not only for young girls, boys, but others too. In fact, to the country as a whole. They have broken glass ceilings and have paved the way for millions of other women to chase their dreams and reach their potential. Now, the top 50 list has been finalized by an esteemed panel of jurors. So sit back and relax as we unravel the most awaited list of names for you this fine evening. Now, before we begin any further, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Khyati Kawa, and I will be your host for the evening. And as a good host should, I would like to first thank all our sponsors for being part of this event and supporting us. So I'd like to thank our Powered by partner, Sybid's AI-powered ad decisioning for digital marketing, our gold partner, India Today Group, gold standard of journalism, and our award sponsor, Bobble AI, world's largest conversation media platform. Now, as we thank them, we'd also like to play an audiovisual of our partners, please.
Hello, my name is Nadia Gonzalez. I am the Chief Marketing Officer for Sybids. Sybids builds artificial intelligence for digital marketing, but more specifically, Sybids builds AI that creates customizable algorithms for advanced and powerful ad decisioning. In today's world of complex media buying, you need AI to maximize the buying capacity of your DSP and the privacy-friendly data made available to you today. We're proud to sponsor this event and thrilled for all of the women being featured at this conference. I wish I was there in person to honor the individuals being recognized today. Thanks for your time, and just remember, you have AI in your pockets. Shouldn't it be in your ad stack?
Bobble Keyboard, the highest rated keyboard app on the app stores. Let's find out. You can share stickers with your very own face and any custom message. Have a big laugh or scare with big anger. Well, Bubble gives you big emojis. Regular black text? It may work for some. We don't judge. What works for us though is the pop text. Bobble lets you use personalized branded stickers, GIFs, by strategically and contextually integrating brands and conversations happening on WhatsApp, Facebook, and other social or chat messaging platforms across the country. An average smartphone user spends 25 minutes of their daily 3-hour screen time on their keyboard. Since you spend so much time with us, we understand you and work towards only showing you content that interests you. And before you say it, no, your privacy and security are not an issue. All your data is anonymized before being used, so you don't need to worry about a thing. A wide array of patented and patent-pending innovations in areas of content tech, language tech, and keyboard tech will help you stay hip to the ever-evolving language of the digital world. And we made sure you can use it in an expressive and personalized way. Bobble has made conversations human again.
Can we have a big round of applause for all our partners? And just a quick note for all our listers here tonight, Bobble AI, as is our award partner, has created personalized award, which can also be used as your personal WhatsApp sticker. So if you'd like the WhatsApp version of it, you can speak to our Bobble AI members here. Now, as mentioned earlier, the final list of Impact Top 50 Most Influential has reached by a group of esteemed jurors. But before I call in and invite our jury members to speak here, I'd like to invite on stage Dr. Anurag Batra, Chairman and Editor-in-Chief, BW Business World and Exchange for Media Group, to join us and say a few words. Very warm welcome, sir.
Good evening. It's my honor and privilege to be here. It feels like we started the Impact of 50 Women initiative a couple of years back, but this is the 10th year. It's a decade of the Impact of 50 Women. Like with all our awards, we do it through a jury process. So let me first welcome our jury chair, Mr. Sam Balsara, who for the last 10 years has chaired this jury. So he's chaired this jury. He has historical data, he has historical perspective, and clearly he has an imprint on the jury process. And except when maybe one or two names were being decided here, on which he does not participate because he may be related to them, he's been involved with all the decisions. I also want to welcome a jury member who I see in the room, who's again, Vishaka has contributed tremendously to the process and be able to, sorry, Vaishali, I don't know why I said Vishaka, but I realized I made a mistake. So Vaishali also was there and made a very important contribution to the jury. You'll see the jury process. Now, when you do lists, one of the questions you have is, do you really want to put a ranking? And we at Exchange for Media believe otherwise there's no point doing the exercise because we really know who the top 100 women are broadly. We do the exercise to be able to create role models, icons in the marketing, advertising, media, communication domain. Also, it's a very honest process held by Sam and other jury members. This year I was there for the jury meet, and I remember 3 of my suggestions being shot down by either jury members or by Sam and one by Naval, but that's how our process is. I do have a say, but it's like one jury member say, and you know, we are more there to make sure the process is there, me and Naval. And really, we, especially Neeta and her team, did a lot of preparation. Nazia, who's our Exchange for Media editor, Neeta, Simran, and the editorial team, they put in a lot of effort in shortlisting the initial shortlist and then bringing it down to a certain number to be presented to jury and then bringing it down to the final 50. Today, almost 35 of those, of the 50 are here. Some are on their own way in the traffic. Some are joining virtually. I just want to say that clearly at Exchange for Media, we try in every conference, in every awards, and not from today, for the last 15 years, I can say, from a structural standpoint, have enough women leaders in everything we do. We try 50-50, but we do get to 30-40%. Our industry clearly has a lot of women, and I can tell you, when you see the number 1 today and the top 10, they're really representative of the individual brands some of these people have built for themselves, stayed in what they've done for a long period of time. And if I had to say the 6 attributes that define the leaders in this list are, first is doing their primary role well and being a leader, being a recognized leader. Second is a contribution to their industry, either they're pioneering in their domains and continue to be leaders in spite of being pioneering and being there for a long while. Third is, during COVID, what did they do? Fourth, what is the leaders they built? How are their organizations doing? How are they doing on inclusivity, diversity, and other related aspects of leadership? Fifth is future potential. And sixth is very important, is the ability to be able to be role models combining all these qualities. So when you see some choices in terms of top 10, you may have your point of view, why is somebody number 1, why is somebody number 2, why I'm number 4, or why I'm not in top 10. See, lists have to rank. So there is marginal difference, and again, it is a very healthy discussion. Also the imprint on the domain. There are individuals who are very high in the list, because their organizations have such big impact on the business ecosystem or the advertising ecosystem or the content ecosystem, which is invading every part of the platforms that we are part of. So I don't want to give you the names away. So there are some surprises in the list, pleasant surprises. our sponsors leader is not in the list because she was in the number one last year. So some people are not there because where do you take them? You know, after number one, you do 0, -1, -2, then it'll be more than 50. So there are nuances that Sam can tell you after the things, or we will talk knowing him in a structured way. But I want to tell you it's an absolutely honest, transparent process. I may have a personal point of view, Naval, but Sam has conducted the process democratically, did show of hands, you know, did testing of numbers, tabulated it personally, apart from the fact the team was tabulating, and really took ownership of the list in a good way. So really today, whatever you see, it is based on perspective. Sam has a perspective of 10 years. So he knows what we did last year, what we did the year before. So I want to say that because there are surprises in the list. You know, because there are people who reacted in the last 3-4 days. One or two have given us very diplomatic reasons why they're not here. But that's okay. The fact is we've built an aspiration for this list. There are business leaders, there are CEOs, and I can say it's a very eclectic list which really does justice to our community. I will not go on. I will give the mic back to Khyati, but I wish you luck, and I'm sure it will inspire at least one or two other young people in the room. I know some of them to be able to emulate the qualities that some of our and all of our top 50 women awardees tonight kind of represent. I wish you luck, and I look forward to celebrating your achievements and success. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Dr. Batra, for setting the context. And now we would hear from our jury chair for this list, Mr. Sam Balsara, Chairman, Madison World. Please join me in welcoming him on stage. A very warm welcome, sir.
This is good for me too. Okay, so good evening, ladies. And a lot of gentlemen. Ladies, take a bow. I've never seen so many men in this room before. So we are doing obviously a good job attracting so many men for the first time in this function today. As I think Anurag told you, this is indeed a momentous event. This is our 10th year, and I've had the privilege and pleasure of being involved with the jury all these 10 years. So I think any brickbats that come, unfortunately, my shoulders are not too broad, but I'll have to learn to handle them. Now, as most of you know, we conduct this in a certain structured way. And I thought I'll tell you this evening a little bit about how we do it. So first, as you know, Exchange for Media and Impact invites nominations, and I think that is widely advertised. Many of you send in nominations, we receive the nominations, and after that, the editorial team does some basic checks. They go through what you've submitted. They try to verify whether it is, shall I say, honestly done, and whatever checks they put the write-ups through. And then they finally present a short list of about 100 to 110 names to a jury. The jury invariably has about 15 people. This time we had 14, out of which 4 were women. I remember the time about 5 years ago, I think, when the jury was on, there was a little bit of social banter that, what is this, an all-male jury deciding on a top 50 women list, and what is the world coming to. So I think we took that on board, and we tried to get some women. It is a bit of a task getting women on this jury, because those women who are on the jury can't be on the list, as you know. So we have to be fair to that. So that's why it's not always very easy to get women jurors on this list. And then what we do is, think about it, it's a difficult task. You have 100, 120 names, and you have to choose 50 of them, and not just choose 50, then you have to rank them from 1 to 50. So what we do is that we first try and arrive at a short list of about 50 to 60. After arriving at that short list, we then form 3 buckets. We distribute the list of 60 into 3 buckets. I think one list is from 30 to 50, another from 10 to 30, and another from 1 to 10. And then within those lists, we try to arrive at a ranking. So right or wrong, this is the process we have been following, and I hope the end result is reasonably fair and objective. I think you will soon see an AV which will give you the names of all the jurors. So I won't bore you with all the names. I think I must recall on this occasion, I think the person who topped the list right in our first year was a very well-known lady called Vinita Bali. Subsequently, the managing director of Britannia, who had worked earlier in Coca-Cola Atlanta and earlier in Cadbury, India. Then we had Shobna Bhartiya, the chairwoman of HT. Last year we had Kali Puri of the India Today group. Not last year we had to miss the event, and year before, thanks to COVID, we did it online. That was the time that I think Kali Puri won it. And this year, let's see who's going to top the list. I must tell you that I think there is now a lot of, shall I say, literature or evidence or pronunciations of reasonably sort of intelligent people who should know, who say that women are actually very well equipped to be in business. They demonstrate a certain amount of empathy, which is very essential in today's day and age to build a vibrant organization that is well knit and stays together. They say that women are actually better at crisis management, and in times of crisis, actually they are more cool, they are more calm, they are more collected, and they take a considered decision. Now, I wonder, with all this kind of information floating around, if these are just platitudes or what, I don't know. But, according to one, I think it was some Stanford study that I came across, which says that only 25% of the Fortune Top 100 list actually feature, or those organizations have only 25% women in their CXO positions. I think this is something for all of you and for everyone in business to seriously think about, or should I say worry about, not just for esoteric reasons, but actually for hard business reasons, because I think it is now well known that women actually do deliver better ROI in business and make businesses a lot more productive. I remember during COVID time, my telling you that, there were many nations that were regarded as doing a much better job with controlling COVID than other nations. And guess what was common to all these nations? They were all led by women prime ministers or presidents. So I think it is indeed surprising to me that this number is still 25%. Thankfully, I think in our A&M industry, we are a little better off, and I'm sure I don't have the exact numbers. Maybe Exchange for Media should do this analysis. At one time, I can tell you, not today, but among the last lot of leadership team we had, 6 out of our 8 CEOs were women. So, and women, by the way, are also supposed to be much better communicators than men. So I'm sure in the years to come, you're clearly going to dominate the A&M world. We are here today to celebrate your achievements. Impact, hopefully, is going to write about those achievements. And we hope that your lives and your stories and your careers will inspire more and more women to join advertising, media, and marketing. And you have an important role to play, a charismatic role, I would say, in helping them, leading them, and showing them the path of how they can quickly get into your shoes. So let's get on with the show now. Neeta?
Thank you so much, Mr. Balsara. I don't think it could have been said any better than that. But we also have rest of our jury members who'd like to say a few words about the process and about how they felt being part of the jury. Can we have the jury AV, please?
Impact's 50 Most Influential Women List 2022. Today, no one would challenge the need for more women in leadership roles. Year after year, the advertising industry has been witness to the profound impact that some of these transformational women have had on their companies. Impact has been actively tracking the success stories of these women leaders for over a decade.
I think the biggest influence that you can be called influential is if you can make a big change to society, the society you live
in this industry, is that if you want to grow a business or a brand, and I think as ladies, if we put our mind to something, we really can do it. You need to put the customer at the center of everything you do.
The willingness to break boundaries and explore with curiosity is critical to all leadership. I'd like to believe that it is that has brought our brands and me to where we are today.
Now in its 10th year, Impact's 50 Most Influential Women list recognizes the most powerful names in the advertising, media and marketing ecosystem. This year too, an esteemed jury came together to bring to you the best of the best in the industry. The jury was chaired by Sam Balsara, chairman of Madison World, and he was joined by stalwarts from the industry. Let's hear what they have to say.
It was wonderful that we've been doing this now for 9 years, and this is the landmark 10th edition of Influential Women in Advertising, Media and Marketing. Unfortunately, there was a gap of 1 year last year, but we are back, and as you can see, and as was reflected in today's list, a new breed of women are taking over our industry.
So good to see so many women at the top in the corporate world. I think as a country we are very, very proud of seeing these power women running their own companies and running different multinational firms all on their own. So it's quite an enriching experience to see this list.
It was absolutely fantastic to be part of the jury. We spent the whole day looking at a long list of talented, strong and amazing women professionals in advertising, media and marketing. And I really enjoyed the process, but also was delighted to see the rigor and the thoroughness with which we went through all the names.
It's been very interesting so far. We've had lively discussions, and I think having such a varied jury always helps because you get different points of view.
This is a great journey for all the winners, and I wish you all the success, and may you be on this list and many more for eternal time to come.
It was a very exciting list of entrants which we had to judge, but I think it was a difficult task, but with the span of experience, the jury has shortlisted the award winners.
I think the diversity of discussion was pretty amazing. I think the number of contenders that had come in, and it was extremely hard for us to select and whittle down to a list of 50 from over 110 odd contenders that were there for the list. But I can only say that the jury process was very consultative. I think we all respected each other's ideas, although we disagreed with each other as well at a couple of times. And what an amazing final list that's turned out.
It's a very rigorous process which has been established well over the years. Some outstanding work and contributions that we saw and witnessed. Unfortunately, not all the entries could win the award, but many compliments and congratulations to all the nominees and to the winners as well.
I think everyone's very passionate about the process and going very in depth in terms of what these group of people have been able to achieve, what they've been able to deliver, and their background. We've gone through profiles, we've gone through personal relationships. We've also been looking to make sure that we are not just talking to people who we know, but also people that we've spent and have made the impact and changed influence over the last 12 months.
The experience this time has been quite interesting. The best part is, one, we had a lot of new entries. Second, we've also done some pre-work before coming out here in terms of shortlisting, so the process is much more streamlined now.
It was a great learning, and I was really pleased to see how people are judging it, debating it over each candidate and finally selecting it with consensus. It was pretty honest and nice.
A lot of learning coming through all the veterans from the industry, and it has been a very difficult job because there's a huge list and everyone has done a tremendous job in the past.
The wait is over for Impact's 50 Most Influential Women List 2022.
Now, wow, that was quite something. Can we have a huge round of applause for our jury? And now, for the moment we all have been waiting for, ladies and gentlemen, we are all set to begin the felicitation of Impact Top 50 Most Influential Women of 2022. I would like to request each of the winners to come up on stage and say a few words, but in the interest of time, to keep the speech under 1 minute. Now, before we start, of course, I'd like to invite our presenters of the listers. I'd like to invite once again Dr. Anurag Batra, Chairman and Editor-in-Chief, BW Business World and Exchange for Media Group. I'd also like to invite on stage Mr. Naval Ahuja, Co-founder, Exchange for Media Group, as well as Mr. Sam Balsara, Chairman, Madison World, to join us for the first set of awards. Please do so. Now, as you heard from the jury, it was a humongous task to come to the list of top 50. So before we go on to the coveted list of 50 names, we would like to felicitate 5 women leaders who have that spark which caught the jury's attention, leaders who have done remarkably well in their organizations and who are expected to do wonders in the years to come. This is under the special mention category. I'd like to invite our first special mention lister. Can we have the audiovisual, please?
The special mention award goes to Pavitra KR, Colors Viacom 18.
Big congratulations to Pavitra KR, Head Revenue Colors Viacom 18.
Well, I didn't know I'd be the first one. A special mention nevertheless. But me standing here today, I think, is really a recognition of the revenue function of the media and entertainment industry. And it's fantastic that we can be here. We're a whole bunch out there. So, this recognition is really well deserved, I think, to that extent, because, we don't find space here. But thank you to Exchange for Media and the eminent jury for recognizing me and recognizing this function as well. And big shout out to my team who's there, who's been really the wind beneath my wings. But most importantly, I would like to thank my bosses and mentors for putting me up here and making me the person I am. Thank you very much. Onwards and upwards. More power to all of us. More power to all of us.
Congratulations. Yes, for a quick picture. So heartiest congratulations to you, Pavitra. Yes, sir.
One of our jury members said that why not only 4 women? See, 2 reasons why not enough women on this jury. Because some of them, we peg at a certain level in our jury. If they were in the jury, they would be out of the list. Second, there is a reason why there is not enough women on the jury. I don't want to articulate it. But, I think we know how to do jury, so I'll leave it at that. But every other jury, we have. Second point is also the list of a nature that we do in an editorial platform. We're the #1 editorial platform. We can do this because, so we like to discover new people. So the list has some new names. Like you saw Pavitra, it's a special mention, jury and the jury chair. So there are, and third, you're not applauding enough. In your hair, you need the applaud. So please applaud louder for the winners. Can you do it for Pavitra?
Absolutely. Yes, and those horns are for you to, applaud and hoot for the winners. But let me move forward and go to our next special mention lister. Can we have the audiovisual, please?
The special mention award goes to Hema Malik, Media Brands India.
Please join me in welcoming Hema Malik, Chief Investment Officer from Media Brands India. The applause can get louder, can it? Yeah?
Thank you so much, everyone. I'll take less than a minute, but I think it truly means a lot to me. From survival instincts to achiever's instinct is coming a long way. And thanks to the organization that I work with, who not even for a day, made us feel the inequality in gender. So I think a lot kudos to IPG Media Brands. Thank you.
Thank you so much and many congratulations to you. before we move on to our next special mention lister, here's a special mention that today I think airport had a little trouble, which is why a lot of flights are delayed, which is why some of our listers are going to be late. So we are hoping that they just make it when their name is called, but if not, we'll call them later. We'll move on to mention our next lister on the special mention category. Can we have the AV, please?
The special mention award goes to Karishma Mehta, Humans of Bombay.
Yes, and unfortunately Karishma has not been able to make it yet, but we can all applaud for her. That's Karishma Mehta, CEO of Humans of Bombay. Moving on to our next name on the special mention. And the next name is
The special mention award goes to Goodies Narayanan, Coursera.
So that's Goodies Narayanan, APAC CMO and D2C business head at Coursera. Unfortunately, she couldn't be here, but she sent us her video. Can we have the video?
Thank you, Impact Magazine, esteemed members of the jury. It's an absolute honor to be recognized among the 50 most influential women in marketing and business in 2022 and to be sharing this space with the best in the industry. Unfortunately, I could not be there in person to collect the award, but I do look forward to connecting with the other winners so we can exchange notes, learn from each other, and truly collectively be the firepower agents of change who really define the course of how we see the industry in the coming future. Thank you again and look forward to connecting with everyone.
So congratulations to Ms. Narayanan. And let's take a look at our last special mention lister.
The special mention award goes to Aisha Ghosh, Wyden Plus Kennedy.
So Aisha couldn't be here as well, so she sent us her video. Can we have the video, please?
Hi. Thank you for this recognition. Thank you to Impact Magazine, Exchange for Media, and the jury. I was pleasantly surprised to be on this list, and I'm also glad that this list of women influencers even exists, because that signals that women are in senior positions in advertising, marketing, and media, which also means in turn that the female perspective is getting factored into the work that we put out there, which hopefully makes the work more honest, more empathetic, and more well-rounded, and better maybe. So I think it's also just right for me to mention that I owe a lot of who I am to the agencies that I have worked with, because I have been lucky enough to work at agencies where the work culture is very fluid and allows for independent thinking, allows for dissent, and all in the interest of good work and all done with integrity. So thank you.
So big congratulations to Aisha and to all our special mention listers. Ladies and gentlemen, moving on, as the air gets thicker in anticipation, we're not going to wait any longer, but to do the honors for the first category, first set of awards, I would like to welcome on stage Mr. Samir Karpe, Country Manager India Cybids, to also join us on stage to do the honors. Let's give him a big round of applause and welcome him on stage. And as we all know, the list goes backwards, so we're going to start with the number 50. So let's take a look at who has made it to the coveted list.
At number 50, Shraddha Agarwal, Grapes.
Join us in welcoming Shraddha Agarwal, co-founder and CEO, Grapes. Congratulations. Many congratulations to you, Ms. Agarwal. And of course, we'd like you to say a few words.
Hi everyone. Actually, looking at this list, I would like to say I was very happy that I'll be getting awards after I turn 40, because 40 under 40 was going to get over for me soon. And this is really important because I think, I come from a family where my grandfather gave back me the first salary saying that you need to stop working and get married. From there where I am today, he's proud. He goes to every family member and says that this is the girl who went ahead, fighting all against all odds, the black sheep literally in the family, and is able to do something by herself. So I think I'm also trembling a little, but I think it's fine. And I feel really, really happy to at least make it to the list, and I'm sure that I'll make it to the top one day. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm sure your grandfather and everyone back home is going to be really proud of you. Many congratulations once again. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at number 49, who's made it to the list. Let's take a look.
At number 49, Chandrika Jain, Lenovo, India.
Please welcome Chandrika Jain, Director Marketing, Lenovo, India. Ladies and gentlemen, we can do better with our applause. Many congratulations. Did we get the picture? Ms. Jain, we'd love to hear a few words.
Good evening, everybody. I would like to start by saying it's an absolute honor to be here. I'm very, very proud for this evening. And I want to start by congratulating all my fellow winners. It's wonderful to have an opportunity and a platform such. So thank you, gentlemen. That said, when awards like this come your way, it gives you an opportunity to step back and say, are you really influential and what does that mean to you? The question I asked myself. And to that, I heard myself saying that I think to me, influence is empathy. And when you empathize, you know exactly what works for the person in front of you. And in this room, with my fellow winners, I think we have bucket loads of empathy that will go a long way. With that, just two people or two entities to thank. One, E4M Media and the jury for the platform and the consideration. And two, Lenovo, who has played a very, very large role in my career, a whole 12 years in Lenovo. So for the trust and the opportunity. Sometimes you're able to do what you're able to do when you have the opportunity. So big, big thanks. And this is a personal dedication and juxtaposition maybe to the two men in my life, my husband and my son. Thank you all.
Thank you and many congratulations once again, Ms. Jain. All right, with that we will move on and find out who is our next name on this coveted list. Let's take a look.
At number 48, Anisha Iyer, OMD, India.
could hear that applause louder apart from the team. Everybody out here for Anishan Iyer, Chief Executive Officer, OMD India. Many congratulations.
Hi, good evening, everyone. First of all, thank you, and it's incredible. I hoped for this list next year, I'll be honest, but this year was a bonus, so thank you, everyone, and thank you very much for this. It's important to take a minute and just say thank you to a lot of people who made a difference in my life professionally. One of them is here. So, Anita, thank you. She's been an incredible mentor for a long time in my career, so especially when I started off as this brat 20-year-old, so thank you for that, and it's incredible to be here. One last thing I would say before I step down, there's most of my professional journey has been about zero fear, call a spade, say what it is. For people who know me, you know I am what I am because I am what I am, and don't hold back. That's one reason potentially also why I'm standing here, and congratulations to everyone in this room. You all deserve it, so have a good evening.
Thank you, and many congratulations once again, Ms. Iyer. Moving on to our next name on the list, let's take a look.
At number 47, Neha Ahuja, Spotify.
Join us in welcoming Neha Ahuja, Director, Head of Marketing, Spotify. Big round of applause for Neha Ahuja. Many congratulations. Can we have the mic for Neha, please?
Hi, everyone. Thank you to the Impact team and the jury members for this. Really honored to be part of this list. And I also must call out that I really love the vibe in the room. I think after a very long time, we see so many women together under one roof with such high energy, such positive mindedness. It's really awesome. Thank you for that. And I think it's also the right opportunity to call out that I've worked with many of you in the past. I see a few managers here. I see a few colleagues here, and I have secretly admired you, through my journey. Just the way you have maneuvered tough situations, just the way you've juggled so much on your plate at the same time. I know there's a lot of chat because you guys know that, who I'm talking about. So it's really wonderful to be, here with you. Having said that, thank you. And I think it's just amazing to look at these women, walk that path before us and be just so graceful and inspirational about it. Talking about my journey at Spotify, Spotify was a new kid on the block just 3 years ago. And now it is really the most loved brand, when it comes to music streaming. So really proud of where we've reached. Having said that, I think it's not about where we've reached, but it is really about whom we travel with. Maybe the right time to call out that I really have a kick-ass team back at Spotify and some amazing agency partners. So thank you, team, for that one. Thank you.
Thank you, and many congratulations, Neha. With that, ladies and gentlemen, get ready to find out who is our next name on this coveted list. Let's take a look.
At number 46, Anurita Chopra, Helion.
A big congratulations to Anurita Chopra, Chief Marketing Officer, India Subcontinent at Helion. She couldn't be here, but she sent us her video. Let's take a look.
Hello everyone. I'm honored to be awarded amongst the top 50 influential women for this year. But this is not just me. This is the entire team that supports me every single day with their undeterred passion and huge spirit. This is also testimony to the fact that when a woman decides to pursue her dream and passion, she can truly make a difference. So, I'm hoping that stories like mine and many others who will be awarded today continue to inspire many more women to come out into the open and make sure that they are living up to their potential and living up to their dream. So thank you, Team Impact, and may stories like mine and many others continue to inspire many more. Thank you.
Congratulations to Ms. Chopra. And here I'd like to thank you, Mr. Samir Karpe, for doing the honors. I'd like you to take a seat in the audience while I invite Mr. Sashi Sinha, CEO, Media Brands India, to join us on stage to do the honors for the next few set of listers. A very warm welcome to you, sir. With that, we're moving on to find out who our next name is on the Impact Top 50 Most Influential Women 2022. Let's take a look.
At number 45, Kranti Kada, Shimaru Entertainment Limited.
A big congratulations to Kranti Kada, President, New Business Opportunities at Shimaru Entertainment Limited. Big congratulations. A heartiest congratulations, and we'd love to hear a few words, Ms. Gada.
So first of all, a very big thank you to the Impact team and the jury for honoring me with this award. The thought that I'd like to leave all of you with is that, the only thing standing between India becoming a $5 trillion economy and beyond is the unlocking of this massive resource and force in our women workers, bringing them into the mainstream. And I think initiatives like this help that. And so thanks a lot for doing this. A big thank you to Team Shimaru for always supporting and believing in me. Thank you.
Thank you and many congratulations. Quickly moving on to find out who our next name is on this list, let's take a look at the audiovisual.
At number 44, Monaz Todiwala, PhD Media India.
Please welcome with a huge round of applause, Monaz Todiwala, Chief Executive Officer, PhD Media India. Many congratulations to you. We'd love to hear a few words.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Impact, and of course the jury.
So just for people who don't know, both my ex-bosses are standing right here giving me the award, and it can't get any better than this. Both of whom have been, and then some who've been, who I've been working with and great mentors. Thank you so much. All I can say is that may our tribe grow, and may there be many more people in this list next year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and many, many congratulations to you. Moving forward to finding out who our next name is on this list, very quickly coming up on your screen.
At number 43, Kavita Chaturvedi, ITC Limited.
Please welcome with a big round of applause, Kavita Chaturvedi, Chief Operating Officer, Snacks Business, ITC Limited.
At number 43, Kavita Chaturvedi, ITC Limited.
Ms. Chaturvedi, would love to hear a few words. Congratulations.
Well, thank you so much. One is really grateful to be on a list like this one. It's said that it takes a village to raise a child, and it's exactly true for even our corporate careers. Having spent the better part of 2 decades at ITC, my village is ITC, and I'm extremely grateful for having the opportunity to have worked on creating and nurturing some of India's largest brands like Ashirwad, Sunfeast, Bingo, Yippee. So, at a time like this, I'm just thinking back to my entire journey of 20 years at ITC and how lucky I've been in having supporting bosses, great colleagues, an ecosystem that has helped me get here. So thank you very much once again to everybody, and have a great evening.
Thank you, and many congratulations to you. Moving forward to our next lister, let's take a look.
At number 41, Deepika Khattar Bhan, Tata Consumer Products.
Big congratulations to Deepika Khattar Bhan, President, Packaged Foods, Tata Consumer Products. Many congratulations. We'd love to hear a few words.
Thank you. Wow, it's so energizing to be in this room tonight. I think to be among friends and to be amongst women I've really admired. So I think that being here is really testimony to learning opportunities that one has had. So it would not have been possible without, I think, the time I spent at Unilever or now the opportunities I have at Tata Consumer. But I think most of all, it just has to do with opportunity. And I definitely think that there are far too few women leaders, and I think this just energizes you to go back and create more opportunity to get more women in the circle. Thank you. Thank you.
Well said. Thank you, and many congratulations. And here I'd like to thank you, Mr. Sinha, for doing the honors. Thank you so much. Please do join us in the audience while I invite Mr. Hoshi Ghaswala, CEO, BW Engage, as well as Mr. Bhavik Wasa, founder and CEO, Get Vantage, to join us on stage, please. Can we have a big round of applause for our presenters? Welcome, gentlemen. And here's just a quick reminder for all our listers, the personalized award that you see from Bobble AI can also be sent to you as a WhatsApp version so that you can share with more people. You can just speak to our Bobble AI representatives here and they'll help you. Moving forward to our next set of listers, let's take a look who's made it to the list.
At number 40, Somashri Bose Avasthi, Godrej Consumer Products Limited.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join us in welcoming Somashri Bose Avasthi, Chief Marketing Officer, Godrej Consumer Products Limited. Come on, everybody, put your hands together. Many congratulations. So here is a small technical glitch that we've had. The Bobble AI personalized trophy was a little bit damaged. So Somashri, we're going to courier it to you. Yeah? Somashri, don't go away. We'd love to hear a few words from you.
Truly overwhelmed right now, and well, would love to thank Impact team and the jury members, but more importantly to Godrej Consumer Products, where I was literally born and brought up in the professional world since I joined as a management trainee over there from B School. And to the opportunities that I was given right from, starting in sales, being the first area sales manager, female, for the first time ever in an FMCG in East. So those were the opportunities and just the start of a lot of challenges that came on the way that helped me in the learning journey. And more importantly, to all the colleagues, all my team members who have been the wind beneath my wings, and of course, to a super supportive family that I have, some of them who have come here for this. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations to you. It's a testimony of all the leaders who are coming up on stage, of the great journeys that they've had in their professional careers. We're moving a little quick on the awards so that we get a chance to speak to them one-on-one during the cocktail dinner and party. So we'll move on and find out who our next name is on the list.
At number 38, Gitika Mehta, Hershey, India.
Many congratulations to Gitika Mehta, Managing Director, Hershey, India. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Gitika Mehta. Many congratulations to you.
Okay, thank you so much. Good evening, everybody. Thank you, Impact and the jury, for this honor. I would actually like to thank the Hershey company for really entrusting the India business. And I think all the mentors who've been in the past, I think we do stand on the shoulder of giants to be where we are today. And I think the most important thanks I would like to give is to my family. I think I wouldn't be here without their unstinting support. Thank you.
Thank you, and many congratulations to you. With that, let's find out who our next name is on the top 50 most influential women. Let's take a look.
At number 36, Sonali Malviya, Essence.
Welcoming Sonali Malviya, Managing Director, India, Essence. Congratulations. Many congratulations to you. Don't worry, we'll fix that. Congratulations.
Good evening, everyone. Thank you for the honor, Impact, and the jury today. I am overwhelmed, but this is an absolute pleasure. I do want to start with saying thank you to my team, without who this success wouldn't have been possible. My family is right behind there, and again, they're the reason I am what I am today. And most importantly, thank you to Essence for recognizing potential, and thank you to Group M for all the opportunities. Probably one of those stories where I started off as a management trainee with Group M, and today I'm the managing director. So delighted to be here. Thank you so much.
Many, many congratulations to you. Thank you so much. What wonderful journeys we're listening from all the leaders who've made it to the list. So let's quickly take a look at who is our next name.
At number 37, Sujata V. Kumar, Visa.
Many congratulations to Sujata V. Kumar, Head of Marketing, India and South Asia, Visa. Can we hear a big round of applause for Sujata? Many congratulations. And of course, we'd love to hear a few words.
Thank you so much. Thank you, E4M and Impact and the jury for this honor. It's really an honor to be in this list along with so many awesome women. I started working over 20 years ago with a real passion for marketing. That passion continues till today. But what was interesting is then I was largely the only woman in a leadership team, in sales teams, in offsites. Today, I'm so happy to see that there are so many more women in the workplace. And I think the role of all of us is to ensure that we keep increasing our tribe. I'm blessed to be supported and surrounded by wonderful women. I'd like to say the most important is my mother, who turns 84 today and is still working. So she's my role model. My sister, my family, my friends, and my wonderful colleagues and my team at Visa who make my life so much wonderful. And I think what's equally important is to have men who uplift and support women. And I've seen that throughout with my colleagues, my bosses, and of course, most importantly, my very supportive spouse. So thank you so much for this today.
Thank you, and many, many congratulations to you. Here I'd like to thank you, Mr. Ghaswala and Mr. Vasa, for doing the honors. Please join us in the audience as I welcome our next presenters up on stage, Mr. Colvin James Harris, founder Harris Mint, as well as Mr. Ankit Prasad, co-founder and CEO, Bobble AI. Can we have a huge round of applause and welcome our presenters on stage? And as we move forward, let's take a look at who has made it to the coveted list. Can we have the audio visual, please?
At number 35, Ranjani Krishnaswamy, Tanishq, Titan Company Limited.
Join us in welcoming Ranjani Krishnaswamy, General Manager Marketing, Tanishq, Titan Company Limited. Many congratulations.
Hi, ladies and gentlemen. A very good evening. Thanks so much for the honor, the jury and E4M. I think someone said it, that it takes a village to raise a child. So when someone comes out here and is representing a larger team that sits out there, a bunch of energetic, passionate people who create beautiful work every day that we get to coach, mentor, and take forward. So it's been an honor taking that journey along and being here as a representative of all the good work that my team has done. Secondly, would like to thank all the women here and outside. It's truly the stories that you create every day that make brands like us at Tanish be inspired to put up great work. And lastly, but not the least, an ecosystem that helps women come here, put in long hours, put in passionate hours, is the family that stands behind us. So thank you, everybody. Thanks a ton. Just one word to all women here and women out there. I think we tend to be our worst critics, and that stops us from being who we truly can be. So be good to yourself. Be nice to yourself. Every woman is a diamond. I'm not putting in a plug here, but everyone is truly a diamond, and keep shining. Thank you so much.
Beautifully said. Thank you so much, and many congratulations to you. Moving forward and revealing the name of our next lister. Can we have the audio visual, please?
At number 33, Aditi Mishra, Lodestar UM.
Welcoming Aditi Mishra, CEO, Lodestar UM. Many congratulations to you. Gentlemen, may I request you to come to the center of the stage. A big round of applause for Ms. Aditi Mishra, CEO, Lodestar UM. Aditi, our apologies. Your personalized Bobble AI award will be couriered to you. And we'd love to hear a few words.
Thank you, E4M, and the wonderful jury for choosing me for this. I'm absolutely humbled to be a part of such an august group, but also very excited. I think when we call out women and we give them this opportunity, it is hopefully a chance for all of us to do much more and do better. And also at this moment, I would like to thank, I think, my parents. They had only 2 daughters, so there was no gender bias. They always told me you can do whatever you like, and they allowed me to be free. And I think that opportunity has been extended in the organization that I work for, because they have given us opportunities straight from a management trainee to being what I am today. Thank you, everyone. Let's go for more.
Thank you, and many congratulations to you. That will be couriered to Aditi, yes. But also, if you'd like the WhatsApp version, just speak to the Bobble AI team members here. They'll help you with that so that you can share it quicker. Moving forward to our next name on the list, let's take a look.
At number 32, Sonal Chhajar, Leo Burnett.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us in welcoming Sonal Chhajar, Executive Creative Director at Leo Burnett. We'd like to showcase the video that she sent us.
Thank you so much for having me on this list of Impact's 50 most influential women. I'm not quite sure how I made it here, but thank you so much, and a big, big, big congratulations to all the amazing women who've made the list. Thank you.
Our heartiest congratulations to Sonal. And while we move here to our next name on this list.
At number 31, Aditi Srivastav, Pocket Aces.
Welcoming and congratulating Aditi Srivastava, co-founder and CEO, Pocket Aces. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Aditi Srivastava. Many congratulations to you.
Thank you so much. It's really wonderful to be here. This is a hat trick for me on this list, which is really exciting. So thank you so much to E4M, Dr. Batra, Naval, Mr. Balsara. When your email came, I think my reply to you was that I was waiting for this email. No, but E4M has been a huge supporter throughout our journey at Pocket Aces, but no points for guessing why this is my favorite list of all. A big thank you to my entire team, a lot of amazing women. Some of you are here today with me, and also some extremely strong and secure men who are really the wind beneath our wings, as many people have said before. I believe that all of us in this room, with the content that we are creating and the millions of people we are reaching, are really culture creators. And so gender positivity in the workplace reflects in gender positivity in the products and content we put out, which is really very important in the world we live today. I'm so happy to see all the women I work with inside my company and outside be a little bit more bolder about their choices, a little less ambivalent about their ambitions, and just all around fantastic. So congratulations to all the women who are here, and I'm lucky to be friends with some of you, and I look forward to learning from the rest of you. Thank you so much.
Many congratulations to you, Aditi. And before we move forward, I'd like to thank Mr. Harris as well as Mr. Prasad. Thank you for doing the honors. Give them a big hand. Thank you. I'm sorry, that's Mr. Uday and Mr. Banerjee. Moving forward to our next, I'd like to invite our presenters on stage. Mr. Pradeep Dwivedi, Executive Director and CEO, Eros International Media Limited, as well as, please join us, Mr. Arun Uday, CEO, Cambay. Mr. Arun Uday, CEO from Cambay, is joining us on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for him. Is that? A very warm welcome. And here we are at rank number 30 on this coveted list. Let's take a look.
At number 30, Vanita Keswani, Madison Communications Private Limited.
Please join us in welcoming Vanita Keswani, CEO, Madison Media Sigma Madison Communications Private Limited. Many congratulations to you. Congratulations.
Thank you so very much. And one is, of course, we all, when we come on stage, are really happy. It's just a beautiful, happy moment. You know, so it's a time that I always reflect back on my career, on my journey. And like some of us, actually, I was pleasantly surprised. I think in our generation, we've been with the organizations for longer time. Today, we don't see often this happening. So I'm also one of them. I think someone beautifully mentioned. So I'd like to thank Madison. I've been with Madison for donkey's years now. I've forgotten. I think I've finished my silver jubilee. So whatever I am professionally, I owe a lot of it to Sam Balsara right here. He's my role model professionally in a big way. Though I have many other bosses, and I feel good that I learned so many aspects of so many bosses. You know, when you work with different people, you learn to mingle with them, and like we've all heard that, you know, you have empathy as women. Yes, we do. Another aspect that I feel that women have is multitasking, and that's something my team, my parents, I think Sam agrees too, that I'm a multitasker. So I would like to add here that Anurag very wonderfully mentioned one of the things was what we did during COVID. So I'd like to add here that I took up a passion which was my true calling during COVID, and I think a lot of us in this room may have done that, which was go deeper into our inner selves and help people and, go after what I call our soul journey. Thank you so much for my guru. That's why I started following somebody which is Dr. and Master Zhigang Shah. So a special mention to him. And today is very, very special because my mother is right here in front of me. So they shifted recently from Delhi. They were staying in Delhi. And I'm so honored to serve my parents. Now they're staying with me. And that's because she's come here after having a brain stroke as late as, I think, August end. And today she's sitting here. She's feeling much better. So 3 cheers for her spirit, which is inside me. Thank you, Mama. I love you. And I love you, Sam, truly from my heart. Thank you so much.
Thank you and many congratulations to you, Anita. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, to our next name on this coveted list. Please take a look at the audiovisual. All those standing on the sidelines, please grab a seat that's available.
At number 29, Vandana Suri, Hindustan Unilever Limited.
Welcoming Vandana Suri, Vice President, Skincare and Color Cosmetics at Hindustan Unilever Limited. Many congratulations to you, Vandana. We'd love to hear a few words from you.
Yes, thank you. Just a big thank you to everyone here. It's a privilege to be amongst all of you. A big round of congratulations to all the ladies out there. I think it's amazing to see, just the celebration of talent and women talent. I owe my leadership, I must say, to the company I work today in, which is Hindustan Unilever, and they make me the leader I am today. So a big round of thanks to them. But most importantly, I'm very passionate about women in leadership, and just a thought for all of us is how do we nurture the next level of talent of women leaders so that many more of us thrive as we go forward. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you and many congratulations to you. Vandana, we will courier you the personalized Bobble AI Award. Moving forward to finding out who our next name who has made it to this coveted list. Let's take a look.
At number 27, Ashwini Deshpande, Elephant Design.
I'd like to welcome Ashwini Deshpande, co-founder and director, Elephant Design. And ladies and gentlemen, let us not sit there and forget to applaud for these women leaders here. Big, big round of applause. Many congratulations to you.
Hi everyone. Firstly, thank you so much, Impact and Exchange for Media team and the jury for putting me out there again. As Sam just asked me, yes, I come from a smaller town called Pune. So I don't have the privileges and access that all of you have, mostly in this room. I run a design agency, which is Indian, independent. So quite proud of what we've done over the last 3 decades. And very, very grateful for the journey, the life and the work that I get to do. Want to really thank my entire team at Elephant Design, and a special mention, special thanks to my friend, co-founder, husband, and co-conspirator at Elephant, Ashish, who is right here. I'm going to take this opportunity to put forward 2 projects for all of you, all the women and men out here. Just 2 projects in the next year. Choose at least one co-worker, woman co-worker to mentor, and make sure that she appears in the 30 under 30 or 40 under 40 or in this list in 1 year. And the second project, look for a gender bias in any of the brands, products or contents that we all put out there and try and remove that. Thank you so much.
Ashwini, I think you should design the next year's trophy.
I'd love to.
Yeah, okay. So Ashwini is committed to designing the next year's trophy. Okay, thank you.
Many, many congratulations to you. Moving forward to our next name on this list, let's quickly take a look at the audiovisual. Can we have the AV, please?
At number 26, Pooja Johari, ex-VMLY&R India.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ms. Pooja Johari, ex-Group CEO, VMLY&R India. We can have that applause going. Please welcome Pooja on stage. Many, many congratulations to you, Pooja. Yes, absolutely. And Pooja, would love to hear a few words from you.
Thank you, guys. This is awesome. I love the vibe in the room. Someone said that already, but this is fantastic. Thank you, Sam, and everyone at Impact, all our jury members who sort of made this happen year on year. 10 years is quite a bit. You've got all of us in a room and awarded us, which is awesome. I love that. Thank you. I am a result of women empowering women, and which is why I'm here, which is why I've been here for the 4th time now. You know, magic happens when women are fearless and when women are empowered. And I have seen that as I've built Glitch. I've seen that as I put together a diverse VMLY&R. I hope to see that in the years to come in our industry, because we truly are in desperate need of that. We need more and more of this to happen. Thank you so much for giving me a platform. Thank you.
Let me also quickly give a special mention here that Pooja also celebrates her birthday today. So wish you a very happy birthday. Wonderful to see the entire family joining you here, but we would love for you to stay back as we have arranged a cake for you at the end of the event. So we'd love to celebrate with you. But can we all give her a big round of applause and also wish her a very happy birthday? Moving forward to our next name on this list. Now this name is much later in the list, which is on a higher rank, but as she has to take a flight very soon, which is why we're going to announce the name now. Can we have the name on the audiovisual, please?
At number 6, Vinita Singh, Sugar Cosmetics.
Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Ms. Vinita Singh, co-founder and CEO, Sugar Cosmetics. Can we have a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Vinita Singh. Many congratulations to you. We'd love to hear a few words.
Thank you so much to the team here and the Impact team. It's
I humbly accept this on the behalf of the incredible 2,500 women that work at Sugar. And I start with the highlight. And of course, we're a company by women for Indian women. So when I see a room full of stunning women like you, I want to say, please shop Sugar Cosmetics. But I think a hamper has been promised to you next year, so I will keep my word on that. It truly is humbling because, growing up, I always thought you can only be what you see. And I always felt this dearth of having enough women role models, leaders. And so being in a room like this and seeing inspiration all around really makes me full of joy and a lot of gratitude. And talking about role models, ever since I started Sugar, Sarah Blakely, who's the founder of Spanx, has been a role model for me. And one of the things she often says is that, don't be intimidated by what you don't know, because that can be your greatest asset and help you look at things differently. And I do feel that 10 years ago, I didn't know anything about makeup and I didn't know anything about social media, but just asking a lot of whys and why nots. Over the last 7 years, we've managed to create a brand that's now in the top 3 brands in color cosmetics in India. And just by educating other women like me who knew nothing about makeup, we've managed to build a community of 2.4 million women on Instagram and another 700,000 on YouTube. So definitely by far the largest and the fastest growing communities on Instagram in terms of a beauty brand or any kind of brand in India for that matter. So I'd just like to end by saying thank you and congratulations to each one of you. You go back today carrying an award which will inspire a few other women to aim a little higher, to dream a little bigger. And I do think it's high time for Indian women to get our ambitions out of the closet and really go after our dreams. So thank you once again.
Thank you and many, many congratulations to you, Vinita. Ladies and gentlemen, a little jumble in our list here as our number 1 ranker has to leave for an important engagement. So here, I'm going to tell you who the topper of Impact's 50 most influential women list 2022 is. Or should we do a little guess? We have often seen her grilling her guests with the most pleasant smile. She has been responsible for breaking a range of news stories that have redefined the Indian economic landscape in recent times. And she has also interviewed some of the biggest names in business and politics, be it the legendary investor Warren Buffett to Bill Gates, Satya Nadella or Richard Branson, Sheryl Sandberg, Indira Nooyi, and so many more. She's also the anchor and editor of the award-winning show Young Turks, one of India's longest running shows on entrepreneurship, a section that over the last 18 years has successfully built a niche category in business news programming. She is none other than, you know the name, but we're going to show you on the screen.
Impact's 50 most influential women list 2022. At number 1, Shireen Bhan, CNBC TV 18, Network 18 Group.
Here I'd like to thank Mr. Uday and Mr. Dwivedi. Thank you. Can I request Mr. Amir Jalil, Chairperson, Mullen Lowland Task Group, as well as Vaishali Banerjee, Managing Director, Platinum Guild International India, to join us on stage to give this very prestigious award right now. Please join us. Can we have a big round of applause for them as well? Request you to please be here for a picture. And can we hear a big round of applause for Shireen Bhan topping this list, and we'd love to hear a few words from you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies to everyone here in the room. My apologies to Dr. Batra, to you, Khyati, and to Neeta for this order mixing up that's happened. But unfortunately, the news calls, and I did let them know that I would have to leave by 8:15. So my sincere apologies to everybody here in the room. It is fabulous to be back here. I've been part of this event, part of this list for several years, and I always make it a point to come back because I enjoy the energy, I enjoy the connection, I enjoy the fact that there are women celebrating other women's success, there are men celebrating our success as well, and I think that really is a testimony to the 10 years that you've put this award together, this list together, so congratulations to the E4M and the Impact team as well. Somebody outside was asking me, he said, where do you work? And I said, CNBC. And he said, how long have you been there? And I said, 22 years. And he said, oh, aren't you bored yet? And I said, no, because I was very fortunate and very lucky to actually have been able to marry my purpose with my passion. I'm a big news junkie. That is what I know. That is what I do. I'm also very, very lucky to have had a very privileged background. And listening to all of the women who came up here on stage, I think it's important for each one of us to acknowledge that privilege. We've had supportive parents, we've had supportive family structures, we've had supportive colleagues, we've had supportive mentors who've helped us along our journeys. But that is our privilege. That is not the lived reality of a large majority of women in this country. And we must recognize that we are the visible minority, but we are a minority nevertheless. And hence, it is incumbent on each one of us to push the boundaries a little bit more. I'm just going to share a little bit of an anecdote with you. I was with Dr. Batra in Bangalore. We met at the airport, and I was there at an event, and very different from what we see here today. Today, I see a sea of women, and yesterday, I was surrounded by a sea of men. And it was making me uncomfortable because I said, we had 14 male CEOs there. I said we should have had women, but it wasn't for the want of trying. Bangalore, unfortunately, doesn't have that many women CEOs, something that needs to correct. But also because it was on a Monday afternoon, the people that we were trying, we just didn't end up with women CEOs. So there was me with 14 male CEOs on a panel. And while I was feeling uncomfortable about this, a young producer of mine sent me a picture, a screenshot from that program that was on TV. And she said, this is such a powerful image. And then it made me think about the fact that every little bit of representation matters. All of this matters, whether you're standing alone with men on stage or you actually have women CEOs with you on stage. Every little bit of representation matters. The diversity of representation matters. Somebody talked about role models, and we don't have enough role models in India. This takes me back to, I remember a conversation that I had with a woman CEO many, many years ago, which actually forced me to put my thinking cap on and launch a series on CNBC TV 18 called What Women Really Want. And this is well before people were talking about inclusion and diversity. It was at least more than a decade ago that we launched that series. And the reason why we did that is because when I spoke with this woman CEO, she said, when we were growing up, we had only two kinds of role models. It was either Mother Teresa or Katrina Kaif, and there was nothing in between. And that was the endeavor, that has been the effort on our part at CNBC TV 18 to really try and broad base the way that people look at women and what women can really do. From my lived experience, I'm not going to stand here and give you a long list of things that to do or not to do. I'm just going to share with you things that I've learned. I think the biggest lesson that I've learned now that I've spent the last 22 years in my job doing what I do is not to let other people's opinion define you. Don't shrink yourself into boxes, don't shrink yourself into labels. If you have a voice, don't silence it. And I think that is important for each one of us in this room. Use your voice in whatever possible way that you can. I mean, the wonderful women in Iran are teaching all of us a lesson today that is the courage that women have. That is the courage that women have to change the way that we live, to change the world and the way that it operates, and that is what we must exercise. The other thing that, and again, this is from my lived reality, people are going to judge you, people are going to scrutinize you, people are going to talk over you, they're going to talk about you. So it doesn't really matter. Go out there and be the best version of yourself. And I hope that each one of you will do that for yourselves and will also encourage women and men around you to be the best versions of themselves. I'm not going to take I'm just going to take another 10 seconds because everyone here is talking about the impact that we've had on our workspaces, on the people that we've been lucky to journey together with. And the thing that I'm the proudest of today is that we've been able to build a pipeline of talent. And this is not because we went out there intentionally looking for women, but we went out there intentionally trying to create a workspace that was an equal opportunity workspace. And today, I'm very, very proud to say that whether it is our banking editor, it's our pharma editor, it's our telecom editor, it's our commodities editor, they are all women, and we are very, very proud of that. We're also very proud of the fact that we have had zero attrition on account of maternity. I refuse to believe that in this day and age, we give women two choices. You can either have a child or you can have a career, and I refuse to believe. I think that is a shoddy cop-out, it's a poor excuse, and I think organizations and leaders need to do a lot better. So finally, I'm going to end with Maya Angelou because that is just so powerful, and I think so many of us here this evening spoke about empathy. And so you may not remember what I said here today, you may not remember what I spoke about, but you will probably or hopefully remember how we felt this evening, and that I hope is what we take back from this time that we've spent here. So thank you very much again, and my apologies to all of you. Thank you very much.
You know, please, it's your evening, all 50 of you, and the 5 special mentions. But she's numero on the list. It'd be nice if you stand up. It's also good for health. Just, you know, I'm sure it's a good thing. You can give her a bigger round of applause. And I want to say 3 quick things, which are personal anecdotes. We do the News Broadcast Awards, and clearly CNBC is the leader. There's no question. I run a business product, but I'll say that. But she still comes to the jury meet, makes a passionate presentation, and I think it's the fastest decision that the jury does. Second, I want to say, I had the good pleasure of knowing both her bosses, ex-bosses, the promoter and the group CEO, and they told me she's the most hardworking person they've met in media and keeps her team on toes. And I know some team members. And third, last year we did the inaugural edition of the Exchange for Media English Journalism 40 Under 40, and I'm not involved in E4M that much, but that I chased her saying, we can't do the jury without you. And she entered so many of her colleagues, and when they won, some of them, she didn't participate in that process when they were there. She came, sat through 3-4 hours, cheered all of them, and made sure so she walked the talk, so to say. So please give her a big round of applause. And the only thing is, I don't know, a lot of people say, you know, how does she looks pretty much like she started in television, right? It's a good thing. So please give her another big round of applause, and may you continue to do what you do well and enjoy. Bigger round of applause to Shireen.
Absolutely. A big round of applause for Shireen Bhan, being the #1 on our Impact Top 50 Most Influential Women 2022. Many congratulations to you, and anchors like us, we look forward to watching you every day. Thank you so much. Here I'd like to thank Mr. Uday and Mr. Dwivedi. Thank you for doing the honors. Would like you to take a seat in the audience as we move back to our list and take a look at who has made it to this coveted list. Let's take a look.
At number 25, Anita Kotwani, Karat, India.
Join us in welcoming Anita Kotwani, CEO, Carrot India. Heartiest congratulations to you. We'd love for you to say a few words.
Good evening, everyone.
and many congratulations to all the winners today. I would like to start with thanking the Almighty. He is the one who always looks after me personally, showering me with His blessings. To my parents and my loved ones who are up in heaven, who always look after me. To my wonderful family sitting there, very proud of seeing me standing here today. To my lovely clients, who've always been fantastic partners for me at every single interval where I have worked in closely with them. And lastly, my wonderful team. I'm completely humbled and full of gratitude of standing here today because of them. They make me shine. They make me stand tall every single day when I work in my professional career. So thank you so much to all of them.
Many, many congratulations to you. Moving forward to our next name on the list. Yes, don't hold back if you'd like to whistle, hoot, or clap for our awardees. We can do so. Let's move on.
At number 24, Sangeeta Pendurkar, Pantaloons.
Please welcome Sangeeta Pendurkar, CEO at Pantaloons. We could do better with that applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is for Sangeeta Pendurkar. Many, many congratulations to you. Congratulations, and would love to hear a few words from you.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Thank you firstly, E4M and Impact, and to the jury for having me again on the list. I've been very privileged to be part of this list. I think this is my 7th or 8th time, so thank you for this honor. I think it's just wonderful to see so many young women, and I think many of us have talked about the fact about our journeys. And I do recall more than 3 decades ago when I started my journey, it was a very different world. It was absolutely impossible to have so many women at the workforce in one room. And today to see so many young women, and not just young women, but if you recount the brands that are up here, many of them are brands who've perhaps made it here for the first time. These are brands that are disrupting business models, and it speaks volumes for the courage that women leaders and women founders and CEOs have demonstrated. So my heartiest congratulations to everybody who's been on the list today. My own journey over the last 3 decades across 4 different sectors, starting with the pharmaceutical industry to FMCG to banking, and then back to FMCG and now to retail, I think has been a very, very enriching one. And I just want to take this opportunity to thank a few people who've been instrumental in getting me up here and for making me who I am. First and foremost, I think this award actually belongs to my team of 10,000 plus people at Pantaloons, at Jaipur, at 2 other businesses, Style Up and Marigold Lane, new brands that we've launched. So, and amongst these 10,000 people, we have more than 3,000 women, and we continue to make sure that we have many, many more as we kind of go along our journey. So this is really a recognition for them. I also want to thank the agency partners. I think we are awarded as influential women in advertising and marketing, but a large part of our success depends on the ecosystem of agency partners who we have, and many of whom are here today and who have helped us create wonderful brands. Also want to thank my family, my dad, who is 98, has been a doctor all his life, wanted me to become a doctor, and thank God I didn't become one. He was very disappointed when I started my career, but today he's a proud man, and I think tonight he's going to be extremely happy seeing another trophy getting added as a recognition. Also want to thank a lot of my coaches and mentors who have shaped my journey over the last 3 decades. Just one thought, I think we all find great joy in our careers if we have our life purpose coinciding with the purpose of the organization, and my own purpose, which is about trying to make a difference to people in every sphere, whether it's personal or professional. I think I find great joy in whichever organization I've worked in, because I try and bring my own purpose. And here there are 3 things. I talk about time, treasure, and talent. I think for us, if this award is about being influential, we all, as Shireen rightly said, are privileged and have the power to influence and pay forward, get more people in. So my own purpose, I define with 3 T's: time, treasure, and talent. I use that, to the benefit of the people around me and to make sure that I make a difference. But specifically for women, the way I bring it to life is I define that I would pick up at least 3 to 4 women who I personally mentor and coach. That's a bit about talent. In terms of treasures, I do spend a lot of time with NGOs who are involved in women's education, because I think we got to start there. And in terms of time, it is whatever you can do even in your personal space, whether it's friends, because I think women, as our ability to influence and pay forward and pull more women up is the biggest difference that we can make and the biggest way that we can influence the society. So thank you again for this award, and I accept this with great humility on behalf of my team and on behalf of the millions of customers who repose their faith in our brands every single day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, and many congratulations once again to you, Sangeeta. Many congratulations once again. Here we'd move on to find out who is the next name on our coveted list. Let's take a look.
At number 22, Sukleen Aneja, The Good Clan Group.
So Sukleen couldn't be here, but she sent us a video, so let's take a look.
Thank you so much, Impact team, for this honor. I'm really, really grateful for the award. Wish you all the best, and I really wish I could have joined you all in person. But sorry, my deepest apologies. Have a lovely function. Enjoy yourself.
Thank you, and many congratulations to Sukleen. As we move on to our next name on the list, let's take a look.
At number 21, Vasudha Agarwal, in Mobi.
Our heartiest congratulations to Vasudha. She couldn't make it here, but she sent us her video. Can we have the video, please?
Hi everyone. Apologies I could not be there in person today. Thank you so much to the jury and everyone at Impact for this award. It's been a privilege to be a part of this esteemed list for the last 4 years. I want to congratulate everybody who's a part of this list. It's really a privilege and an honor to be in such august company. Thank you once again, and congratulations to everyone.
So many congratulations, Ms. Agarwal. With that, we are down to our last 20. Let's take a look at who the next name is.
At number 20, Chandni Shah, Connect.
Welcoming and congratulating Chandni Shah, founder and COO, Connect. A very warm welcome and many congratulations. Many congratulations, Chandni. Would love to hear a few words from you.
Hi guys, so nice to be here. Thank you so much for having me here. Sam, when I got your email, I was so excited that, I'm on this list. And I think what you guys are doing here as an initiative is phenomenal. In whichever way I can help, I would love to help. Yes. Yes, absolutely, would love it. A little about me. My career in advertising actually started when I was 3 years old. I used to be a child model, and that's when I got really curious about advertising. I did over 100 commercials. One of the famous ones you all would know, doodh, PO glass so full. So that's where I started, studied advertising, built an agency at the age of 22. And this industry and advertising has given me so much in my life. I just cannot be more grateful. What I want to say today is that the most important thing this industry has given me is a chance to chart out my own course, take bold decisions, feel empowered, and I'm just really happy that I could do so and push other women also to do this. And it's great to be on a list with all you awesome women, some who've been my role models, and I hope that at some point in my life, even I can be as inspiring and inspire more women. Yeah, that's all. Thank you.
Big congratulations to you, Chandni. And moving forward to finding out who is our next name on this esteemed list, let's take a look.
At number 19, Lara Balsara Wajifdar, Madison World.
Big congratulations to Lara Balsara Wajifdar, Executive Director, Madison World. Many congratulations, Lara. Would love to hear a few words from you.
Okay. So thank you, Impact. Thank you, Exchange for Media. Thank you, jury members. It's been an honor. It's also been a privilege to be on this list among such amazing, wonderful women, some of whom I know, some of whom I admire and respect a lot. So thank you for this honor. I feel that, recognition like this is more a reflection of the organization that we work for and work in. So it's very nice to see other Madisonites in this list, ex-Madisonites in this list, Madison clients in this list. So congratulations to everyone over here. It's amazing to be here. And I do believe as women, I think the glass ceiling does exist only in our minds. So thank you so much once again and all the very best.
Thank you and many congratulations to you. Here's a quick note to all our listers to stay back as we are going to have a group photograph of all the listers together. So we'd like you to stay back, please. Moving forward to our next name on this coveted list, let's take a look.
At number 18, Anusha Shetty, Grey Group.
Please welcome Anusha Shetty, Chairperson and Group CEO, Grey Group. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to applaud for our lister. A big round of applause for Anusha Shetty. Congratulations, and would love to hear a few words from you.
Thank you. Hi, friends. I would love to cheer my women fellow tribe for all the milestones that you have set and inspired somebody like me to follow. Thank you. I think this is really important to see and acknowledge my own women tribe across the years and to follow. Thank you. I also want to acknowledge my men tribe for partnering me, for respecting me, and for acknowledging and working with me on this journey towards the same goal. I think it's important that we acknowledge these beautiful men who respect women and partner these women on this journey like we all are going towards the same goal. So thank you, my fellow men. Thank you, Impact Magazine. Thank you, Exchange for Media. Thank you, jury, for this honor. I would also like to thank my team, Autumn Grey and Grey Group. You are my power. I couldn't have done this without you at all. Thank you. A very special thanks to my husband, my kids, my parents, my in-laws, my mentors, my siblings, my family, my friends for sharing my dream. Thank you. Thank you all.
Thank you, and many congratulations to you, Anusha. Big congratulations. Moving forward to finding out who has made it to our coveted list, let's take a look at the audiovisual.
At number 17, Neena Ilavia Jaipuria, Viacom 18.
Join us in welcoming Neena Ilavia Jaipuria, Head Hindi Mass Entertainment and Kids TV Network, Viacom 18. Ladies and gentlemen, don't hold back. Let's give a big round of applause, everyone. Put your hands together. Many congratulations to you, and we'd love to hear a few words.
Good evening to everybody. Thank you, Team Impact and jury members, for this recognition. It's truly humbling as well as feel very honored. I would like to start by thanking the Lord Almighty for His grace and my family's unconditional love and support. Especially my daughter who's here with me today, Anushka. Thank you. I hope that all of us here in this room and so many women are able to inspire that many more young Anushkas who are just about stepping out into the world. So thank you, ladies, for shining and being inspirations for so many. I would like to dedicate this award actually to Team Viacom 18. I think they've relentlessly and tirelessly strived to engage and entertain audiences through India, through the pandemic, through the hardships, and they continue to do so. Thank you, Team Viacom 18. You guys rock, really. And last but not the least, I think I want to leave behind 3 words that seem to have redefined me and my life post the pandemic. The first one is that of resilience, and I just think that we should continue to give it our best no matter what. The second one that stands out for me is compassion. Personally, professionally, in any sphere of life, I think that's what matters the most, and that's really stood out for me. And last but not the least, I think immense gratitude for the big and the little things that we seem to have taken for granted. With that, thank you everyone, and wish you all a very happy and fulfilling Diwali. Good night.
Thank you so much, and we wish you the same while we congratulate you. Many, many congratulations. Here I'd also like to thank Ms. Banerjee and Mr. Jaleel. Thank you for doing the honors. We'd like you to please join us in the audience. I'd like to invite Dipali Pai Mahesh, Managing Director, India and Head of Sales, Extreme Rich, to please join us to do the honors for the next set of listers. Ladies and gentlemen, can we have a big round of applause and welcome Ms. Dipali Mahesh. Once again, a gentle reminder to all our listeners to please stay back till the end, as we would love for you to be part of the group photograph with us. So moving forward to finding out our next name who's made it to the list.
At number 15, Mariam Matthew, Manorama Online.
Please welcome Mariam Matthew, CEO, Manorama Online. She couldn't be here, which is why we have a video. Can we have the video, please?
Good evening, and thank you, Impact Magazine, for creating this wonderful space to highlight the achievements of the women in this industry. I want to especially thank Impact Magazine for nominating me despite playing hard to get in this big group of absolutely illustrious and capable women. Thank you so much. Good evening, and thank you, Impact Magazine, for...
Thank you and many congratulations to you. Moving forward to our next name who's made it to the list. Can we have the audio visual, please?
At number 14, Vaishali Verma, Initiative India.
Congratulations to Vaishali Verma, Chief Executive Officer, Initiative India. She couldn't make it here tonight, which is why she sent us her video. Can we play the video, please?
Hello everyone. Firstly, my apologies for not being there in person today. A big thank you to Impact and the eminent jury for this great honor. I'm truly grateful and humbled to be part of this group of dynamic women. I want to take this opportunity to thank my wonderful colleagues, my super supportive family, my husband and my two lovely daughters who are always there to cheer for me. My message to many women out there will always be to dream big, have faith and courage, and go all out there to make it happen. Embrace yourself for who you are. Thanks once again, and many congratulations to all the winners tonight.
A big congratulations to Vaishali Verma. And moving on to our next one on the list, let's take a look.
At number 12, Monica Shergill, Netflix India.
Join us in welcoming Monica Shergill, Vice President Content at Netflix India. Ladies and gentlemen, let's not forget to give a big round of applause to our lister.
Increased regulation around consumer.
Ladies and gentlemen, on rank number 12, Monica Shergill from Netflix India. Our heartiest congratulations to you, and would love for you to say a few words.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you to everyone for being so patient and seeing all of us get these incredible honors. I want to thank Mr. Balsara, Mr. Batra, and the entire jury and folks in the room and on stage. This is truly an honor. All the lovely women who are a part of this list. I mean, it just gives you goose flesh to see that there are wonderful women leaders who've achieved so much and that you have come to a stage where you've become a part of it. So thank you. It's truly an inspiration. I also want to say that a lot of times we feel that, these are big honors and it takes so much to be there on stage and get this. I also keep reminding myself that I do a fun job and I get an award for that. That is by itself so amazing. So I must wear it lightly. I must share the mistakes I've made, how many times I've fallen and picked myself up. And, it's not always this, this shiny image that you see. We've all had fun and we've all had our learnings. And I think for all of us as leaders, it's so important to share it with every girl out there, every boy out there. My daughter, tells me that the boys in her class feel more proud when they hear about my achievements. So I think it's so important for us to remind everyone that leadership is gender neutral, impact is gender neutral, all of us contribute in big and small ways, and to absolutely wear all of this lightly, laugh through it, and keep getting inspired and in whatever little way we can inspire. I think it's just blessed. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, and many congratulations once again to you, Monica. Moving forward to our next name on the list, let's take a look at the audio visual.
At number 11, Deepika Warrior, Diageo, India.
Big congratulations to Deepika Warrior, CMO at Diageo, India. She couldn't make it here tonight, but we have a video that she sent us. Can we have the video, please?
A big thank you to the Exchange for Media Group, Impact Magazine, and to the very reputed jury for nominating me to the top 50 Impact 50 Most Influential Women list for 2022. I regret the fact that I'm not able to attend the felicitation ceremony, but thank you so much. I'll try my best to live up to this honor by paying it forward and continuing to invest time in mentoring and creating a community of empowered women leaders. So thank you once again. Really appreciate it. Thanks.
Thank you, and many congratulations to Deepika. And here I'd like to thank you, Dipali, for joining us. Please do join us in the audience. And gentlemen, I'd like you also to take a small little break. Yeah, we're going to the top 10 ranks now. Yes. Thank you. Please join us in the audience. Ladies and gentlemen, here I'd like to play an audio visual from our partner, Cybids. Can we have the audio visual of Cybids, please?
Digital advertising has changed. Increased regulation around consumer privacy means that traditional ways to target and measure digital ad campaigns have fallen out of favour, and there's no going back. Media buyers have evolved and expect their ad spending on the open web to deliver results on the metrics they really care about. That's where we come in. Cybids is the AI-powered decisioning company for digital marketing. Our artificial intelligence technology builds custom algorithms for media buying, executed in the demand-side platforms of your choice. Our tailored algorithms activate media planning and media buying inputs to optimize programmatic bidding decisions. Our AI also ingests measurement feedback to continuously improve the algorithm and boost brand and performance outcomes. Cybids is independent. We don't own inventory or partner with publishers. Our buying decisions are taken solely in the interests of the media buyer. Our technology is platform agnostic, requires minimal setup, and integrates with your existing DSPs, meaning traders don't need to learn a new system. Our algorithms have delivered uplifts of 30 to 70% on customer KPIs. Cybids AI is privacy compliant and future-proof. Our technology requires no direct consumer interaction. We don't need cross-site tracking or user profiling to base decisions on. Instead, we use freely available metadata from bid requests, containing no user-level information to create our advanced optimization models. Cybids AI closes the gap in your decisioning loop. Until now, media buyers have been limited in their campaign optimization to metrics measured in buying platforms. This means that bidding decisions are optimized against basic KPIs but don't always correlate to the business outcomes the advertiser needs. Cybids changes that by leveraging your unique data assets and measurement systems to deliver the results you really care about. It's time to get more from your media buying. Contact Cybids today.
Thank you to our partner Cybids. With that, we are coming back to the Impact Top 50 Most Influential Women list. And I'd like to once again invite Mr. Sam Balsara, Mr. Naval Ahuja, Dr. Anurag Batra, and this time alongside I'll also like to welcome Mr. Gulshan Verma, CEO, Geo Ads, to join us to present the next set of listers. A very warm welcome to you. So ladies and gentlemen, moving on to finding out the next name on this coveted list, here it comes.
At number 10, Barkha Dutt, Mojo Story.
Join us in welcoming, ladies and gentlemen, Barkha Dutt, Editor-in-Chief, Mojo Story. Many congratulations to you. One photograph first. And of course, we'd love to hear a few words from you.
Hi everyone. Thank you so much, Mr. Balsara and the jury. Thank you, Exchange for Media and Impact. Above everything, it's just great to see a room full of amazing women. I'll tell you something about my own journey. I won't take up too much time because I know we're getting to the exciting last 9 and everybody must be hungry. But when I was in my 20s and I was sort of described as a woman in journalism, I would always want to shrug off that prefix. And like so many of us, I would say, hey, you know, why don't you measure me on my work? I said this even when I went to the war front in 1999, and I said it pretty much all my life. And then I turned 50. And I realized something. I realized I had to work maybe 8 times harder to get to the same place as my male peers. And I had been scrutinized about 25 times more after my success. And I remembered what Hillary Clinton once told me when I was interviewing her. She said, you know, Barkha, if you're going to be an independent, successful woman with a mind of your own, develop a skin as thick as the hide of a rhinoceros. And it is then that I realized that these are not battles that men have to fight, right? We have to fight a million battles more. So it's time to own one's gender. And maybe it takes getting to middle age to do that. I don't know, but thank you. It's lovely to have a validation of one's work. I have turned entrepreneur. The last 2 years have been a different kind of frontline reporting through the pandemic. It's been very gratifying to be able to build a platform from scratch. 18 till I die, with some wisdom of being 50. Thank you for acknowledging it. Thank you to the jury.
Thank you, and many congratulations to you. Yes, Dr. Batra, please join us on stage. Now, as we move to our next name on the list, let's take a look.
At number 9, Swati Bhattacharya, FCB India.
Congratulations to Swati Bhattacharya, Creative Chairperson, FCB India. She couldn't be here tonight, but she sent us a video. Let's take a look.
This just makes me so happy. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't be there. I've never managed to be there in person, but next time for sure. So put me on the list next year too.
Many congratulations to Swati. With that, we're inching forward to our number 8 on the list. Let's take a look.
You know, Barkha is here and I want to say something about Barkha. She's gone out, let her come back and then I'll...
She's here, she's right there.
Yeah, you know, one day I met her and because of my job, I get to meet her a lot, and then she's among the most favorite people of my daughter. In my daughter's book, Slug, Top Slug, she's there. And my daughter has a mind of her own. And I must tell you, one day I told her maybe 3 or 4 years back that, you know, somebody writes to me something on Twitter, I'm upset for 2 days, 5 days, 7 days. People I don't know, people who possibly haven't achieved anyone in life, are definitely not compassionate or empathetic. That I'm sure. Well, but I told her, I don't know, how do you do all this with all this you get on Twitter, and especially the last few years, it's tougher for her. I don't have to explain why. I'm sure you can guess that, with a certain kind of environment. And when she was on our Exchange for Media Journalism 40 Under 40 jury, and we had Rajdeep, we had Faye, and we had Barkha, some of my friends called me and said, why do you have them on the jury? And I gave them the answer. There was a big sponsor, and he said, if they are there, we won't sponsor. And we never called them back. So I just want to say, she turned an entrepreneur. It's a very tough environment. And having come from the kind of resources and the brand she built for herself, and I want to plug for your event. I want to plug for every woman she runs a very good conference on women. So support her conference, because she gets a lot of sponsors, but it's never too much. But support every woman who becomes an entrepreneur. They'll hopefully create more women entrepreneurs and entrepreneurs. So I want to say this for Barkha, because I know her job is very tough. I don't have to explain to you why. And finally, you were unemployable, so you became an entrepreneur. There are some advantages.
Thank you so much, Dr. Batra. And once again, just a quick reminder for all the listers to please stay back for a group photograph. The 50 most influential women being on the same picture will have a greater impact, so please do stay back. Moving forward to take a look at who has made it on this list. Let's take a look.
At number 8, Harman Dhillon, Hindustan Unilever Limited.
A big congratulations to Ms. Harman Dhillon, Vice President Hair Care, Hindustan Unilever Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Ms. Dhillon. Many congratulations to you. We'd love to hear a few words.
Well, I want to thank the jury for making me a part of this very prestigious list. It's truly a privilege and an honor, because I can see a lot of friends whom I've grown up with in the industry, a lot of colleagues and a lot of mentors in the audience. And I just wanted to say that for me, impact means if we can really bring about a positive change in the society, however little it may be, from the brands and businesses that we handle. And for that, I really truly want to thank my organization, Hindustan Lever, for giving us that opportunity to do it time and again every day. So a big shout out to HUL and a lot of my agency partners who I can spot right at the end from Ogilvy who are sitting here. So thank you. And last but not the least, I want to say a big thank you to my family. They are out in full support here. And I just want to say, for a girl who is from a very small village near Amritsar, to be standing on this stage, it has been a long journey. But the two most impactful women in my life are sitting right here, my mom and my sister. So thank you. You have been truly the wind beneath my wings. So thank you so much.
Wonderful. Many congratulations to you. And lovely to see the family also here. Congratulations to you ladies as well. Moving forward to our next name on this prestigious list, let's take a look.
At number 7, Kainaz Karmakar, Ogilvy, India.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome and congratulate Kainaz Karmakar, Chief Creative Officer at Ogilvy, India. picture together. Sometimes in the awe of the women leaders on stage, we forget to clap. So here's a reminder. Everybody, please put your hands together for Kenaz.
So I'd like to first of all start saying thank you to everyone here at Impact and all the jury members for giving this. It's very, very precious. My mother looks forward to it every year and she keeps asking me about it. I was just thinking when they told me you'll have to say something, and I was thinking back to my career, and I think I've been very lucky because I was thinking and I realized that I have never been held back because of my gender, and I have never been pushed ahead just because I'm a woman. And I really find that to be a stroke of luck because of the stories you hear and everything, and I'm so, I really should cherish that and be thankful for that. And the other thing that I want to say is that a big thank you. We had 2 very long days in office, and yet all my friends from office, all the men have showed up here to cheer for me. So I want to thank them. And, and I also want to thank my husband, who first said that, he hates leaving Bandra. So he first asked me, can they do it at Land's End? I said no. And he still showed up here. So thanks for that. Thank you.
Thank you and many congratulations. And here's a quick reminder to all our awardees once again. The personalized Bobble AI award that you've received can also be converted into a WhatsApp version sticker. So you can speak to the Bobble AI member and they can help you with it. Here I'd like to thank you, Mr. Verma, for doing the honors. Thank you so very much. Please do join us in the audience. While now I invite on stage Gurmeet Singh, General Manager APAC from Cora, to join us, as well as Neeta Nair, Associate Editor Impact, to join us to do the honors for the last set of listers. Everybody put your hands together for our presenters. A very warm welcome to you. Inching towards the top 5 on this prestigious list, let's take a look at who has made it.
At number 5, Divya Karani, Densu.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us in welcoming and congratulating Divya Karani, Chief Executive Officer, Media South Asia, Densu. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to applaud for our lister, Divya Karani. Many, many congratulations to you.
Thank you, everyone. I'd like to thank my teams, past and present. All of them, in fact, quite a few of them are in this room today. I'd also like to thank my family and my daughter Meera, who perhaps may have paid a price or two for the long hours I have had to keep on occasions or the travel. Having said that, I'd also like to thank the Impact team for this honor, and a big, big call out for what they do year after year, almost year after year, for 10 years. And I've had the privilege of being part of the journey. Having said that, I heard, and diligently so, to each of my panelists and what we called out. I heard bias being mentioned. I heard the fact that we need to work perhaps a notch or 2 or 3 or 4 a little harder than perhaps our male colleagues. The fact is, we are all products of our upbringing. And the call that I would like to make to each and every one in this room is equality just won't cut ice anymore. It is equity that we need to practice, and consciously so. And I also heard my panelists call out and thank their organizations. For a minute or 2 or 3, think about it. You are the organization. And if each one of us go past our biases, some of it conscious, some of it subconscious, and each one of us practice that equity, I think we would have done ourselves right far beyond just this annual affair. So that's my call out, and thank you so very much, and congratulations to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and many congratulations to you. Thank you so much. Moving forward, ladies and gentlemen, to our next name on this prestigious list. Let's take a look.
At number 2, Aparna Purohit, Amazon Prime Video, India.
A louder round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, for Aparna Purohit, Head of India Originals, Amazon Prime Video, India. Very warm welcome and many congratulations to you. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to applaud for our lister who's ranked number 2, Aparna Purohit. Many, many congratulations.
Ooh. Thank you so much. Impact, Exchange for Media, everyone here, all the jury members. I accept this award with great humility, gratitude, and responsibility. I feel privileged and honored to be standing here amongst all these incredible, fearless, courageous, unique women whose work I have admired for so long. Thank you so much for blazing the trail and keeping the doors open for us to come in. Thank you so much. By recognizing and celebrating the transformative work that women are doing, I think you are empowering and encouraging and celebrating so many more women. I feel that when you recognize a woman, you recognize the choices that she has made. You make her feel heard, you make her feel seen, and thank you so much for that. My job is to enable storytellers, and I truly believe it's a very, very important and a job of great responsibility, because stories can connect, they provoke, they unite, they can shape and influence society, thoughts, conversations. So it's a big responsibility, and I understand that. As the head of India Originals at Amazon Prime Video, I am deeply and personally invested in the mandate of diversity, equity, and inclusion. I want to bring forward the women-led narratives. I want to give more employment opportunities to women, both behind the camera and in front of the camera. I want to be able to create an inclusive, equitable, diverse work culture that is safe, where everyone is celebrated, where everybody's voice is heard. And lastly, I would like to really express my deepest gratitude to all our creators, directors, producers who've entrusted us with their stories, with their passion projects. I would like to really express my gratitude to my team at Amazon Prime Video, to all my colleagues, my seniors, my mentors. This is huge. And finally, to my family, Once again, congratulations to all the women here. This one is truly to sisterhood. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you and many, many congratulations to you. With that, I'd like to thank you, Mr. Singh and Ms. Nair. Thank you for doing the honors. Sir, you please stay back with us a little longer. Thank you, Mr. Singh. Thank you, Ms. Nair. Yes, yes, we will do, sir. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, we also have a special edition of Impact 50 Most Influential Women 2022 cover that we would like to unveil right here on this stage amidst all of you. So can we have the cover, please? So please come to the center. Just a moment longer, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like all our listeners to stay around. Can we have a big round of applause? Here is the release of the special edition of Impact 50 Most Influential Women List 2022. Thank you so much, sirs. Thank you very much. I'd like you to please join us in the audience. So here, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to congratulate all the wonderful women in the list this year. Many, many congratulations. If we can collectively applaud for all of them, it would be wonderful. The list is definitely quite the powerhouse, I must say. Deeply inspiring and motivating to hear them on this stage as well. Now, before we head out and ask you to join us for the group photograph, I'd like to invite once again Ms. Neeta Nair, Associate Editor, Impact, to deliver a vote of thanks.
So this is the first year after the pandemic that we've conducted an on-ground event for Impact 50 Most Influential Women. And I couldn't have asked for a more spectacular gathering. I want to thank all the winners for raising the bar and taking time out for attending this. And a big shout out to Team Impact, especially Anjana and Arka, who have worked tirelessly to put this event together. Thank you so much. Let's gather for a group picture.
Thank you. With that, I'd like to invite all our listeners to please join us on stage. Like I've mentioned, having the 50 most influential women together in this photograph is quite impactful. So requesting all our listeners to please join us on stage. Ladies, don't wait for anybody. Come on, let's quickly start stepping up towards the stage. And all of us can applaud and welcome them once again. Do we need the award? Hello? Do we need the award with them in the picture? No, no? No, it's fine, it's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, especially gentlemen left behind on the seats, can we have a big round of applause for these women up here? Woo! Ladies, please listen to our photographer. We'd like all of you to be there in the picture, visible. Quick call out to any of our listeners who are here or outside. Please join us on stage. Yes, this is the time to really use those hooters, whistles, claps for the most influential women out here with us tonight. To the most influential women out here tonight, Hope we keep getting inspired by them, be like them, and raise some of them as well. Many congratulations once again, ladies. Big, big congratulations to you. Thank you to everyone out here who attended the event. And in closing, I would just say that we hope that more newer names in the coming years make it to the list. And tonight we go home with a lot of admiration for women leaders. And this is the time that you get to interact, network, meet them in person, know their journeys a little more, and we invite all of you to join us for cocktails and dinner. Thank you so much. This is Khyati Kawai, who's signing off. It's been a pleasure to be the host to all of you wonderful people. Thank you and have a very good evening.